Your Monster is about Laura Franco, played by Melissa Barrera, whose life falls apart. Her boyfriend breaks up with her, and she falls in love with a monster living in her closet. And it is about falling in love with your rage.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I play Jackie Denon.
Hi, I'm Melissa Barrera, and I play Laura Franco.
I am Kayla, and I play Maisie.
And she's also a producer.
And I'm a producer.
I'm Tommy. I play Monster.
And also an executive producer.
And I'm Edmund Donovan, and I play Jacob Sullivan.
The Jacob Sullivan. I mean, I thought it was nuts, but also it had everything that I love about any movie. You know, the rom-com aspect, the horror elements, the musical elements. I was like, oh, did someone just like make this movie exactly like what I want to do in life? And then I met Caroline and I fell in love because she's a genius. And Caroline Lindy is our director. She's not here.
She's not here. We get to say that as much as we want without her arguing with us, which is very fun.
Because she has her first child arriving at any moment. Yeah.
Literally about to pop.
Because women can do it all. And I said what I said.
Well, on set, I feel like I've worked with a lot of good directors, but Caroline is exceptional. I think she is the definition of what a director should be, which is a guide for an actor, like an actual guide for the vision of the film. And she's like, we used to joke on set that she's like an old lady that won a radio contest to attend the set of her favorite movie, because she's just so excited all the time. And like, that's really validating for actors, because we're insecure people that need to be told that what we're doing is good. And a lot of times you don't get that. And she makes sure that you know that you're in the right direction. And also she has a way, like, I went places in this film that I've never gone before and that I never would have gone without her guiding me there. And so we would be doing scenes and she'd be like, I need you to go further. And I was like, I don't know that I can do that. And she'd be like, you can, and you will, and I will. And if it feels weird, I will pull you back. And so that literally gives you, as an actor, just the freedom and the safety to feel like you can go as crazy and as weird and as loud and as bold and as, just everything that you wouldn't normally feel is natural, but she just made it feel safe. And I just think she's brilliant in that way. And I would work with her for the rest of my life.
I feel the same way. Our goal on set became making her squeal behind the monitor. If we could get a ooh from Caroline, we knew we were sort of safe to move on. She's such a fan of this genre, and like, this might sound odd, but she was such a fan of the movie she was making. She was so passionate about what we were doing that it was a delight to please her, as we were putting this thing together.
The other thing that's special about her as her producing partner is, like, I got to see the before and the after, which is she is so highly researched, highly specific. She takes every genre so seriously. Every word on the page matters to her, and she wants to set everybody up for success on set. And then once we get to set, she brings in everybody that she trusts and just lets everyone play and lets everyone have fun. She loses her ego completely. It's not about her anymore. And she just enjoys guiding everyone. And then she gets into the post process and wants to make everyone feel as proud as possible of what they did.
Well, first of all, this guy Dave Anderson and his right-hand man Johan are brilliant. I mean, Dave's work speaks for itself. But that mask matches every crow's foot, every wrinkle on my face. So it's an amazing piece of machinery. It only really bothered me at lunch. When we were in the thick of it, it kind of you kind of forget about it. In fact, I feel like the key to doing this movie right was getting the makeup on every morning, and then sort of forgetting about it and just playing the stakes of the scene and the romance of it and all that stuff.
I actually didn't meet Tommy until after we wrapped.
This is Melissa's first time seeing my face.
Yeah, I'd never seen his face. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
There was there was a day that it rained and Monster has a monster face on. So I was freaking out as a producer, panicking. And I turned to Dave and I was like, what if his face falls off? He was like, I got it. I've done this a lot of times. It's fine. He said it's a free wet down. It's fine.
I should also say there was a lot of laughing on this movie.
Yeah.
And if I laughed too big, the corners of the mouth would peel away and have to be repaired.
Yeah, screaming at everyone all the time.
I am a
dropping
monster.
food all over himself, seemingly on purpose.
Driving back to the hotel.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Just like growling for no reason. It was weird. No,
Yeah,
Tommy
eating rats.
eating rats. But Tommy is the monster. I mean, he did the short film like 6 years ago or something like that.
I go way back with this movie.
And so Caroline really tailored the role to his strengths. And so it's very like Tommy is a hilarious human being, as you know from like the 5 minutes before we started filming this, and so is Monster. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not in Thailand. If that's where you're going with that, she
She's
didn't
in
make
Park
the
City.
plane. The plane left without Daphne. But no, I'm like one of the more fun characters I've ever played, and I just love how kind of like in her own space she is all the time. Wherever she is, she's just having so much more fun than everyone else because she's like figured something out. Nobody wants to be friends with Daphne. Did you miss that part in the show? She has no female friends. No, I think her and her husband, I imagine, are very much like doing exactly all of the same things that they were doing when we last saw them. I think they just keep moving, and I think the other couple is like in complete disarray.
Yeah.
But they're just kind of like, cool, that was a fun trip. Where should we go next? He did once say that he would love to do like an episode with Theo and me and the couple from the first season, Alex and Jake, and just the four of us like on a boat.
Yeah.
Just one episode of that, which would be
Yeah.
kind of psychotic. But I'm down.